Hey guys, and welcome back to another Toy Soldier Reviews action figure video. Today we have the Marvel Legends newest Spider-Man Retro Wave, Spider-Boy. So we'll take a look at his packaging and the accessories. So for the packaging, it's something we haven't seen before with obviously the newer version of the Spider-Man Retro card, because obviously the only difference is the logos and everything. But this is the newer retro card. It's got Spider-Boy right here with a picture. It says Marvel Legends series. On the back, you've got a render of every figure in the wave. I've reviewed Chameleon so far, if you guys want to go watch that video. And I have all these figures in the line here. So we're probably going to go after Spider-Boy. We're going to go Unlimited, Agent Venom, Electro, and then finish with Kane. But you got all your legal stuff on the bottom. Got a bigger picture right there with some comic art in the back. There's those bios if you want to pause and read that. Marvel Legends up there. Take a look at his accessories. Alrighty, so for Spider-Boy here, he does come with a couple accessories. He comes with, of course, the backpack here, which has this nice gold sort of silver backpack with the red eyes here. And it just does plug in the back. I think it goes like this, maybe? No, hold on. Maybe it's the other one. No, wait. I think I got it, right? Yeah, and it just looks good just sitting there on the back. And then he does, in the packaging, come with two fist hands and then swappable thwips. Even though, at this point, you guys have probably already seen reviews of it, but he doesn't actually have spider-like powers with thwipping. He's, like, actually more spider than human, so he only did this once in, like, a page, like, to Taskmaster or something like that, as, like, a joke that he can't do it. But it does have some nice sort of, like, sculpted detail here with, like, these, like, jagged triangles. And then just the red and blues do actually look nice. Then, of course, to full out his spider head, he does, I guess, grow more eyes through the mask or something, because the original head just has the two on the side with this nice gold paint, and then the bigger eyes with the red around it. The gold paint actually does look good, and then this one just adds 4 eyes on top, and then this sort of the teeth there. But yeah, it does look nice. So we'll get into the review of the rest of the body. So for Spider-Boy here, just for the rest of the body, it is sort of a teenager body here mold. So I'm looking at the House of M, and it is not similar. So this is like that 5-pack Spider-Man, or maybe like a Miles Morales, but I don't have any ones that would resemble this body. But it is pinless on both knees and arms. But the red paint's down through the body and the blue. Just the line work does look good. Nothing is sculpted on the figure other than these eyes. But the shoes is also really, really nice looking. Just the, like how they did them for the mold is nice. You got pegs on the front instead of like in the back of the shoe. And then just the overall design of them is nice, looking like the comic. And you can see some wrinkles here on the inner thighs. And just, I don't know if that's just a part of my figure, that little dent there. But yeah, it does look pretty good. And you can see the triangles on the wrists as well. So we'll get into his articulation. So Spider-Boy is going to look about that far up, pretty good, and pretty far down. Little bit of tilt, head rotates all the way around. Arms going to go pretty high up, no butterfly, but it does swivel all the way around. Biceps swivel, double elbows going to get you about that far. Wrist rotation, side to side hinge for the chest. He's going to go about that far down, about that far back. Waist swivel there. Knees or legs going to kick out that far out, about that far forward. Pretty far back. There is thigh rotation there. Well, at least there looks like one, but it mainly moves at the hip. But there still is some there. Pinless double knee is going to get you all the way back, nice and good. Then there is calf sort of boot rotation there. And then for the ankle, it can't really go down at all because of the shoe. And it does rotate side to side, so you can go side to side. But you're not going to get too much back and forth. Well, that's alright. So we'll scale Spider-Boy next to some characters. Here is Spider-Boy next to your Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man on the left and the Renew Your Vows on the right. And here he is next to the only other figure I've reviewed in the wave so far, Chameleon. Alright, overall I'm going to give Spider-Boy a 7 out of 10. The figure's good. Nice on a small teen body, pinless, all that's good. I do wish like we had a little bit more articulation, especially in the feet, but I'm pretty sure they had some trouble just because of the shoes there. Because standing this guy up just to get him in this pose was a little hard because of the limited movement in the shoes. The fact that you can't pivot them side to side, only forward and back, or only like twist it, really kind of have it hard if you want to have them in an action pose. But other than that, I really like how high you can get the arms up. That's good. have him in a nice punching pose like here. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I will have the rest of the reviews of that retro wave coming up in the following weeks, twice a day, or not twice a day, gosh, that'd be a lot for me, twice a week. But yeah, stay tuned for those videos. Watch any older ones if you'd like. Please like, subscribe, and share, because doing that helps me out a ton and lets other action figure collectors like me and you guys find these videos and watch them to see what they're getting into. So yeah, that's all I have for you today. Toy Soldier Reviews, out.